it's Squeezy. Today I would like to share a few things with you that could show you that you were born a slag. Alright? So if you're out there and you've been looking for a purpose in life, and at some point you wanted to find out whether you were born to be a slag, then I'm going to help you find out. So here are a few signs that will show you that you were born a slag. You can still fix it, it's not too late, alright? First sign to show that you were born a slag: you take nudes for everyone. If you are a girl and you're addicted to taking nudes, please just know that you were born a slag, alright? Now there's nothing wrong with sending nudes to Squeezy, but if you're out there sending nudes to other guys, then it's probably because you're a slag and you are born like that. It's in your DNA, alright? You can't control yourself. But what I'm trying to say really is that if you're one of them girls that you always constantly catch yourself sending nudes to a guy you've just been speaking to like 2 minutes, there's really something wrong with you. You've got a slag DNA crawling around your brain. You've got slagism in your red blood cells and shit. So be careful. You don't even have to be careful, you're fucked, because if you are born with something, how can you change yourself? Yeah, if you're that person that's constantly like, you can't control it, you just sat there speaking to a guy 2 minutes and you're taking pictures, sending in pictures of your tits and your vagina and stuff. Fam, you're a slag by birth. The day you popped out, God anointed you, or Satan anointed you with the spirit of being a slag. You're possessed by the slag demon, alright? You're fucked really. So if you're that type of person, then I'm afraid you are born a slag. Another way to tell that you're a slag is if you always attract black guys. I'm gonna be honest now. You know, black guys like me love girls that are easy to get. And how do we tell a girl is easy to get? If she's got the slag futures. How do you know you've got slag futures? Girls with slag futures always act shy when they're around boys. You know why? Because for them, in their heads, they're dead paranoid. You know what I mean? Because all they've been thinking about the whole day is boys, alright? If you're scared most of the times, every time you hear something, it will scare you. If you're a slag and you're always thinking about boys, the minute you see any boys, you always be shy like that. And then you have that weird smile on your face. So us black guys, look out for that. That girl, any girl that does that is a slag, alright? Girls that aren't slags, that are confident, not low esteem or whatever, you know, you can get slags with high self-esteem, whatever, but most slags will have low self-esteem. So sucking dick kind of gives them some esteem, which is weird, but that's how they think. So if you're one of those girls that every time a black guy sees you, it's like, hi, you're a slag. Or if you're not a slag, you're probably gonna be a slag at some point in the future, because black guys just go for those easy getting slags. Obviously, no offense to black guys, if you don't go for the easy girls, then you probably shouldn't go offended. You should probably go find another video to watch. If you go for the easy ones, then just know that I do as well. We're in this together. Moving on, another way to tell that you were born a slag is if your mom was a slag. Like, there's not even any other way to tell it. Now, how do you find out your mom was a slag? Go to your mom, tell mom, Mom, how did you give birth to me? If your mom goes by the lines of, well, I met your dad, so ask her. Don't ask her, because she might get offended. But wait till she tells you, alright? If she tells you that she got pregnant with you after she had been with your dad 2 weeks, she's a slag. Because you have to understand that 2 weeks is like, it's bad. Because back in the days, in the 90s, when most of our moms get birth to us, people have to wait years to have a baby. Girls will make guys wait a year to actually have sex. So if your mom had sex with a guy in the 90s, after 2 weeks, your mom was a slag. You should know that. So tell your mom, I respect you, but mom, I think you're a little slag in the 90s, alright? Obviously, you say this with a bit of a distance, alright? You don't want your mom smacking you and the slag demon will leave you. You want the slag demon to be in you. She might smack you so hard, your slag demon might escape, alright? You don't want the slag demon to escape, because if it escapes, you're not gonna enjoy life. Slags enjoy life, of course. I mean, we enjoy life from the slags we get. Wow, moving on. So, that's another way to tell. If your mom shagged the black guy in the 90s, in just 2 weeks, your mom was a slag. I'm so sorry. Just accept it, alright? We have to accept sometimes. The truth hurts, alright? That's the truth. Even if it was after a month, your mom is still a slag, alright? There's nothing wrong with it. Most of our moms, I mean, most of them people's moms are slag. Of course, my mom isn't. Duh. Yeah, moving on. Another tale that you're probably a little slag, or someone you know is a little slag, is if they try to impress boys all the time. Alright? Now, a lot of girls will say no to this. But if you're a girl and you're always trying to buy the latest makeups, you try to go gym all the time, you try to do things to get attention, you're a little slag, alright? Girls who want attention in the right things. If you're one of them girls that try to dress a certain way, you know what I mean? You're a slag, man. Obviously, you get low-key slags that just do their slagism on the low-key, so no one actually knows them and they keep themselves tidy and stuff. But really, you're not fooling anyone. When you go to bed at night, you can feel the slag demon crawling in your blood and the slag DNA and all that shit, alright? So if you're one of them girls that's constantly looking for attention because you have low self-esteem, so you need people's attention to actually make you feel better, then I'm sorry, you're a slag. And then another tale that you're probably a slag is if you have a kid at a young age, alright? Now, obviously, that's a sensitive subject. You know why? Because everyone's getting pregnant now. And that's the trend. So if you say something about people that get pregnant when they're young, I mean, every single person I've got on social network is either pregnant or getting pregnant right now or something like that. You know what I mean? Someone's getting pregnant right now, man. Girls get pregnant by the second. 1, some kid just got pregnant in Salford. 2, some kid in Oldham just got pregnant. Fucking hell, man. It's like guys don't use protection anymore. Imagine the amount of STDs that must be crawling around in these babies, the unborn babies, man. Kids are coming out with gonorrhea, undiscovered STDs. No wonder the world's fucked, alright? If you're having a kid at a low age, unless you've actually spoken to the person. But guess what now girls do? They'll shag you, put needles through the condom. You go home thinking, wow, I just had the best shag of my life and I didn't even have to get a baby out of it. Before you know, it's 3 months in. She doesn't even tell you, man. She just goes to the scan. She posts this picture of a scan on Facebook. Of course, you're not gonna say, get rid of that under the picture on the comments. You're not gonna comment and say, you listen, you slag, get rid of this baby. Because you don't want people to think you're a bad person because everyone's having babies now, alright? So you just decide to accept it, alright? And you don't want her baiting you out on social networks how you're not a good father when really you didn't even sit down and decide to have the baby. She lied to you that she was on pills or whatever, and now somehow the pills got her pregnant. But anyway, if you have a baby on a low age, sometimes if you have not planned it or you haven't spoken to someone about it, then it's probably your slag, right? It means you went out there, you just jump on every dick, you don't even know the dad of the kid, you're fucked, alright? Those are some of the signs that you will know that you were born a slag, like you've been a slag your entire life. And also another sign to see if you're a slag by birth, go back and look at all the pictures when you're a baby. If you have pictures of you naked most of the times, there's a chance that you're a slag, you're just practicing. Like, you get those kids that are not scared of being naked, it's stupid, it's weird. If you're a mom and you have a kid that's constantly walking around naked and they don't care, that's how slags become slags, alright? That's how girls get confidence of going around with no bras and titties showing. Of course, I'm not complaining, I love tits. But anyway, if you're showing tits and you're not shagging anyone, that's fine. But if you're showing tits and shagging more people than the people that are seeing your tits out there, then you're a slag, alright? So just look back in the pictures. If you have any pictures of you naked and being free and stuff, you are a slag, you are born a slag, alright? Your mom passed the DNA slag to you, and then your dad passed the whatever demons possessed him. So those are some of the signs to know that you are born a slag. Obviously, if I've missed any out, I'll probably think them and do another video about them. Yeah, but I hope I've been able to help you. So now you can actually go home and assess yourself and decide, alright, so I was born a slag, but how can I fix this? So you'll have to probably cast the day you were born, because that's the day you actually became a slag, and just become born again, alright? Go to church, alright? Maybe God will cast away your slag demon, man. But anyway, that was it from me today. Peace.